There is no doubt that the Federal Reserve will have a lot on its plate in the second half of the year. Fed Vice Chair Stanley Fisher sat down with Sara Eisen to talk all things economy.
Everyone's trying to figure out what the Brexit effect will be on the U.S. economy and Fed policy. Federal Reserve Vice Chairman Stanley Fisher told me it's too soon to tell.
We're going to have to wait and see. I mean, it clearly is a huge event for the UK, and it's an important event for Europe. Our direct trade with Britain is not going to make a huge difference to us, but it could set off. There are a lot of things that will follow from Brexit for Europe, for the United Kingdom. As
for the U.S. economy overall, he's fairly optimistic that the data have looked better since that weak report on jobs back in May.
The U.S. economy, since the very bad data we got in May on employment, has done pretty well. I mean, most of the incoming data look good. Now, you can't make a whole story out of a month and a half of data. But this is looking better than it had before.
With Brexit raising the political risk around the globe, Fisher did warn that the election in the U.S. in November could raise uncertainty for business and impact hiring and investment. But he did say it won't influence the Fed.
It is a source of uncertainty. It's not a source of additional uncertainty, if any, about monetary policy. We will do what we have to do in accordance with the law. We are not going to get into, oh, it's the elections, we can't do anything.
And while Fisher sounded relatively positive about the prospects for the U.S. economy, investors aren't so sure. In fact, if you look at the futures market, they're not pricing in a Fed interest rate increase until 2018. That means no action this year and none the following year. We'll see if the markets or the Federal Reserve has it right. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Sara Eisen.